Fellow Biafrans, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you and I thank you so much for your listening ears. Thank you for always being there. Please don't touch the dial. This moment, I found it imperative to gush out some wisdom. I feel that it is wisdom, and it's to whom it may concern, because Jesus said, "He who have ear, let him hear what the Spirit is telling the church." I want to start by saying or asking, how fair is it, or how good does it look for Asare Dokubo to be sending his men to enter Igbo land to begin to kill Igbos? Some of you may not like what I want to say, and a few of you may like what I want to say. Asare Dokubo men, his boys, his soldiers, entering Igbo land to kill Igbos, as Fulanis are busy killing Igbos, Yorubas are busy killing Igbos, and Hausas are busy killing Igbos. Now, where are Igbo people standing in Nigeria? There is something I don't want you to call a mistake, because when you sincerely make mistake, then you will sincerely suffer the mistake. This is the truth. It's not that you don't know what you are doing. You know what you are doing. But because of one reason or the other, best known to you, which will not favor any other person, it's only you. You decided to antagonize yourself with a futility, something that cannot favor you at the end. And anything that will not favor you at the end must destroy you. So what I'm saying this moment should be very clear and direct to everyone listening to me. You may call me names, you may still insult me, but I'm saying the truth. My heart tells me I'm saying the truth. Why should Niger Delta people step into Southeast and begin to kill Igbos? If you say I'm lying, you must have seen one or two videos on the social media, or more than that, or you go to Google, find out. But if I will tell you that I was there, you will doubt me and you will not believe, because you people's life is full of skeptic, full of doubt, very skeptic. You don't believe anything, not until it touches you. Now, permit me to say, of a truth, Niger Delta people, youths, said they are not Biafrans. And Asare Dokubo said he is not a Biafran. And he made all dangerous plans against Mazen Amdekano and Simon Ekpa and Biafran agitators. I know how far I went with him last year and last 2 years, when he was ranting, making noise as if there is no man born in the Southeast. Let me tell you people something. You who is listening to me, did you know that every part of Nigeria, every other part of Nigeria, every other part in Nigeria believed that it is Igbos only are Biafrans, you will not believe this thing I'm telling you. But time shall tell. Now they said they are not Biafrans. Why are they now, since it's only Igbos are Biafrans, so why are they now stepping into Igbo land to kill Igbos? Did you see where the killings I told you last time is coming from? It's not far from you. But to imagine those who are wearing masks and wear military uniform, killing young men in Southeast. Asare Dokubo is one of the masterminders, just as he spearheaded the incarceration and kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the fighting by all means to extradite or to assassinate Simon Ekpa, which God will not allow them. Now, permit me to say my mind. One's opinion is not wrong for him. The people you want to save, they want to kill you. How do you save them? Because there are some people you count today out of 40 states that made up Biafra nation that are not with you. There are some people you count today to be with you. They know deep down in their hearts that they are not with you. They are with the Nigerians. Thinking that what happened in 1967, when it repeats itself again, that they don't want to lose their lives and the lives of their beloved ones. So for this reason, earlier be better, they decided to emerge themselves within Nigeria. And as they emerged themselves within Nigeria, they are there throwing stone to Biafra land. So if these people who were paraded now were caught red-handed and they are confessing, you are seeing it on the social media. If they were not caught, how many people do you think in Igbo land they would have killed? Are you getting what I'm saying? And did you know how many people they have killed? Both secretly and openly. This is the handwork of Asare Dokubo. So, permit me to say, anybody who says he is not with you and is not ready to be with you, you leave him. Let him go. You cannot force somebody and marry the person. And this is the issue that is going on between Biafrans and Nigerians today. Nigeria say Biafra must serve them as a servitude, as a destitute, as slaves. Until today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have opened our eyes to see that we are being subjugated and marginalized, tribalized, nepotized, and ostracized in the country which we called our own. That if we have any problem in another country, we can be running to go back to our country. We call it Nigeria, not knowing that nobody values us. We don't have value in Nigeria, and that is simply the interpretation. So anyhow you like, look at it. You may call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm saying stop killing Igbos. You're all right? So you as a Kubo and your men is sneaking into Igbo land to kill Igbos. I will not take it kind, because dibịa na-agwa ụtụrụ edosaghị ike n'elu. So otu ahụ kwa ị na-egbu ndị mmadụ, otu ahụ ka a ga-egbu unu. Ebere adịghị ya. Na-ebere anwụgo ori kamgbe tupu a mụọ Jizọs. Na-ebere anwụgo. Eh? So I'm fighting for my right. All right? And that is self-determination. I'm defending myself. And that is self-defense. Because I cannot stay. I cannot watch you kill my brother in my presence or kill my mother. Every old woman in Biafra land, in Igbo land, is my mother. Every old man in Igbo land is my father. Every man, every woman in Igbo land is my brothers and my sisters. They are my daughters and my sons. So I will not tolerate it because agwọ anaghị atụ nwata n'iru nne ya. Chukwu ajụ anaghị eme ya eme. M ga-agba gbarie iron, mgbacha ma gbarie iron. Chere m, this is just the beginning because Biafra is coming. Let's engage ourselves. Anyị ga-ama mbe na abụ kewa oke maka na onweghị nke mbe abụọ ga-esi apụta ọgụ ka ofu ghara ịkarị ibie mbamba afọ. So since as Adogobo is saying whatever he's saying, shooting with his mouth, you know, speaking blasphemies against Biafran, against Igbos, saying all kinds of things against Igbos. And the elders of Niger Delta remain quiet, which means they support it. Maka na ndị be anyị sịrị na ọ gbara nkịtị kwere ekwe. He who keeps silent agreed. They don't want to caution him. Simply because of the crude oil that is coming out from River State. And this is the only reason then the Hausa people come in with their divide and rule mentality. And they believe that as they said in Ejo, they call them Ejo, they call them in Niger Delta, they are not Biafra and what have you. So all this they are doing is to make sure that no Biafra, no Igbo man that gets close to the oil that comes from River State. I don't know whether if you are getting what I'm saying. Now, they agree with Northerners, they agree with Nigeria, that they are Nigeria. You see what Alosis Akpabio was there in the House of Representatives saying that if Simon Ekpa is doing whatever he's doing, he shouldn't encroach Niger Delta, shouldn't encroach River State or Cross River or Calabar or anything that have to do with that. Just try to understand that these people have already fortified their ground and made up their mind among themselves that they are not Biafrans. So it's only Igbos who are Biafrans. Let me ask you a question. When the Edwin Clark and the rest give order to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu within 14 days, or they will face federal government of Nigeria, since last year till now, what have they said again? So 14 days have not passed. 2 months, 6 months have not passed. 1 year have not passed. What is their reaction? So to tell you that though he said, eat and drink with me, but his heart is far, very far from you. And that's what the Bible said. Though he said, eat and drink with me, brother, but remember, his heart is very far from you. We are together before. That's what I have to believe. Before the Nigeria-Biafra Civil War, we are together and being called Eastern Region. Anyhow you look at it. But after the war, and only to discover that the Nigeria defeated Biafrans in that war, which the whole world joined in Nigeria to fight against one language. Even at a point, you discover that Calabar people joined Nigeria to fight against Igbos. If you don't know, I will, but I don't have that time to give you the whole detail and the whole history. So you can, if you don't like what I'm saying, you have to skip. my video because my video is always undiluted. I say the truth. So this was why now Calabar people from Acom, Four Corner, you trek it to Cameroon, that is Ambazonia, where Ambazonia used to pass from Acom to Calabar, Cross River State, to bring food to Igbo land. Then Calabar people block it, that Ambazonia will not cross and bring any food for Igbos, as Awolowo from Yoruba land commanded them to do. That the only way to stop this war is to starve Biafrans to death. And this was why you can't count Biafran children who were dead of acute malnutrition, starvation, kwashiorkor, all right, and many young men. So from there, when you didn't eat, how can you get that strength to move forward? So they listen to Awolowo, their colonial master, and what have you, and chalk the road. And that hatred is still there till today, if you don't know. That hatred is still there till today. And that hatred is what the elders from Niger Delta is demonstrating. But I'm telling you one thing, nobody will come to kill an Igbo man or Igbo woman in Igbo land and go. Nobody. No matter wherever you are coming from. Recently, we fought it out. We slugged it out. It was showdown. And Nigerian military terrorists in uniform, you see them running. See them prostrated on the ground. Surrender their weapons, their ammunitions, their vans, their military jeep and what have you. You don't know what I'm saying. We are going down to the root. But what I'm telling you is what I will not tolerate. For anybody to come from Calabar, Cross River, water. So since we are not one, we are not together. So you go your way. Leave us alone. But if you want to declare war, let your elders and the rest of them come out and make it clear, since they are not Biafrans. So they want to start the war, waging war with Biafrans. It's accepted. I can beat my chest and tell you that in the whole tribe in Nigeria, Igbos are the most populated number. The magnitude of Igbo people in Nigeria is more than any other speaking language in Nigeria. So you don't threaten us with anything called war or bullet or bomb. We are everywhere in the world, and that is how we are doing well. In whatever we are doing well. We are doing it with a passion. So don't use maybe diplomacy or being diplomatic to be removing Biafra, Igbo people one after the other. Because I know that all this arrangement is from Tinubu. Then Asadekubo will come out and tell you different thing. Then you people will now spread it on the social media that Asadekubo is fighting Tinubu. But you don't know that Tinubu is giving him money to be killing Igbos from behind. So then, now you fold your hands. And maybe you are claiming that the Ijaw people or Niger Delta are part of Igbos or Biafrans. They say they are not Biafrans. Their elders say it. Their youths are saying it. And they are demonstrating it by killing Igbos. They join hand with the Fulanis and Hausas and Yorubas. We have caught them many times. So, I will leave you here till we meet again.